Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor, which is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone of the world, and lead the flock by example. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, the elect of Yahweh Shai. And pretty much, man, I was just gonna do a quick lesson. I was watching this TV show over here in the UK, where they got this guy Jeremy Clarkson. He's like a TV presenter, and he's got a farming show where he basically is trying to run a farm. Now, one of the interesting points that came up in one of the episodes was regarding the local water supply. Okay, and the area where he's got the farm, they used to use spring water up until about the 70s. And then what happened is the government changed that over to the main supply. And, I've looked a little bit into the history of tap water and things of that nature. And you kind of had taps, even going back to the Victorian period, you had taps that were in rich households that would pump through, relatively clean water. But the tap water that we get through today and the water supply in general, okay, is all defiled, man. All right? Because the devil, Esau, is in rulership. That's why the scriptures tell us, we get a quick precept in Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And pretty much, when you have the wicked ruling, all you're going to have is errors, man. You're just going to have, because this is the man of sin. So what's he going to do? He's going to do everything that's opposite to the righteousness, to the laws of the scriptures. Okay? So who's the laws of the scriptures for? It's for the Israelites. Okay, the righteous. But the Israelites aren't in rulership right now, man. And Lord willing, soon when our Lord returns, Yahweh Shai returns, we're gonna be in basically he's gonna set up the elect as the governing body upon the earth, the tabernacles of David. Okay, and we're gonna rule righteously. Okay, that's when we're gonna be able to rejoice. All right, but right now, every crevice and every detail of this kingdom is defiled. The only thing that ain't defiled is this word. The word is pure. All right, the spirit. So I'm gonna go into it a little bit in this lesson, into the water, man, and pretty much, I ain't gonna keep it super long. Let me quickly go to Isaiah 24. I'm gonna play this clip actually. Let me play this clip from the show, and straight to the point.
That is Chris Tarrant. That is actually Chris Tarrant. That's where he began.
Again, it seems the authorities can pipe what they like through to the villagers' taps, but short of forcibly pouring it down their throats, they can't make them drink it. Mrs. Cooney, you've been drinking this spring water a long time. What's so special about it?
Well, because it's pure. Don't want that other filth.
What is it you don't like about tap water?
Well, it's horrible. Well, we had a tank of tropical fish, but now it's been changed over, and they've all died.
It's mixed with sewage right from...
As you can see, that's they moved it up to the main water, and it's mixed with sewage, all kinds of stuff in it. And when you look at the UK's water supply, okay, which is the same, I believe it's the same in America. America's also got chlorification, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, you got a lot of estrogen in the water, especially in the southern states. Okay, now I'm gonna deal with the UK because I live over here. It says what? The community water fluoridation in England. Millions of people in England receive fluoridated water. This means fluoride has been added to bring it up to around 1 milligram of fluoride per liter of water. Okay, and then now one of the things that this devil pushes is for tooth enamel decay, right? But what fluoride does, man, is it affects a number of things. First of all, okay, a lot of fluoride in the body affects your hormonal glands. It affects the thyroid gland, okay? It affects the pineal gland, which the pineal gland, pretty much, man, that's you got that's where you're having your dreams. It's your spiritual base. You got and also it regulates your sleep, okay? And when we're in our deep sleep, that's where the scriptures tell us that we receive our instructions, okay? The man's goings are of the law, that the angels actually put the instructions of what you're going to carry out, when you're asleep. Okay, it says millions of people in England receive fluoridated water. This means fluoride has been added to bring it up to around 1 milligram of fluoride per litre of water. So that's a lot of fluoride, man. Okay. It might not sound like a lot, but just it's poisonous. So they're saying, okay, tooth decay. Now, you have to think, first of all, the government aren't interested in your health. Okay. And pretty much in I believe it was 1989 or around about the 80s, the water was privatized in the UK. So you got these different private companies that are pretty much, Esau's making millions and no billions, okay, off of privatizing these companies, okay, which is what all part of bringing these resources and rulership and ownership onto the hands of the elites, the international banking elites, okay, who own these mega companies that are shareholders in these companies, okay, and pretty much they're making money, okay, off of giving you nasty water, man. Now, if you look at the alternative, you're gonna say, well, really, with tap water, I try my best not to drink tap water. I try my best not to even use it in cooking. If I'm cooking something and the water's gonna stay in it, I use the bottled water, and I observed other brothers doing that, and I picked it up myself. I researched into the water and things of that nature. And pretty much now you got microplastics in the air, you got microplastics in the water. So you can't escape. Whether you get bottled water or not, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, this place is defiled. Okay? Why? Because the scriptures tell us. This is Isaiah 24:5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Okay? So you've got laws that are set up for health, for life, okay, in the scriptures, but what does the scripture say? What is he to do with the statutes and commandments of the Lord, man? This is the man of sin we're talking about. Okay? So because he's in rulership, as it is written, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, the earth, okay? All its rulership has been given into the hand of the wicked, man. So everything's defiled, all right? Even, so, these people, they were talking about what? They prefer their local spring water, okay? But that's going to be defiled, all right? You had the Industrial Revolution, where you had the Industrial Revolution, where a lot of these factories were being set up using these water supplies, okay, for their own use in the factories, and pretty much defiling the water, man. You got rivers that have got shit in it. I remember Elder Omar did a video about the Thames River that had shit in it. Okay. Mad sewage problems. You got sewage problems in beaches. Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, they got microplastics in the water. So this place is done. It's through. Okay. And part of taking over this place, okay, when Yahushua returns and establishes righteousness on the earth, is going to be cleaning and basically sorting out the earth, man. Okay? Bringing it back to a habitable paradise. Not what this devil has done to completely destroy it and make it a death zone. Basically, the earth is a death zone right now, man. That's why people are dying. People are getting cancer in their cells, all kinds of ailments, because everything is out of whack. The bare basic necessities of life, the water, all of that is the food. It's all defiled. The air that we breathe, it's all defiled. All the elements that make up your life it's all been defiled, man. All right. Now, this is what it says in the scriptures in Sirach chapter 10. Let's start from 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So ultimately the Lord is going to set up what? The tabernacles of David, man. Okay, the righteous through the elect of Yahushua, through Yahushua. Okay, Yahweh, Yahushua. Righteousness is going to be on the earth, and everything's going to be cleaned up. We're going to be cleaning up the air. Okay, this man's defiled space. We're going to clear up the ozone layer, all of that area. Okay, we're going to be clearing up the waters, the oceans. You know, you had the Fukushima disaster not too long ago, and different types of disasters. The way he even fishes, okay, destroying the ocean bed. Everything this man does is for profit and gain. The scriptures talk about the love of money being the root of all evil. Okay, because he's the wicked. He's a walking, talking error, man. Okay, he ain't upright. He ain't right. And the scriptures call him what? The basis of men. What's that in Job? Let me quickly get that. Job 38. I don't mean to go to 36. 30 and 8. It says, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. So the base man is ruling the earth right now. Okay, the scriptures tell you, and Daniel's set up over it the basis of men. Okay, the modern base man, the basest of men is who? Okay, Esau. You got these elites that are ruling, but really, man, that's that base. He's the lowest of the heathen, man. Okay. And that's who's ruling the earth right now. When you had other heathen nations that were ruling, but they weren't defiling the earth this way, man. Okay? You know, the Elamites weren't doing it. The Assyrian Empire weren't doing it. As soon as these guys come into power, everything's getting all out of whack. But hey, soon it's going to come to an end, man. Soon we're going to be out of here. So this is another reason why, the scriptures tell us what? Let's get that in Matthew 24, and I'm going to close out. I ain't going to keep this too long. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. It says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So if this man was allowed to continue, there'd be no flesh to be saved, man. All right? And the Lord's bringing great death and great destruction on this place. But you know what? Hey, ultimately, the elect are going to make it through. All right? We're just holding on. Okay? We're following the Lord and doing the best we can, and hoping that we come out of here soon, man. All right, brothers got ailments, was sick. You know, this place is defiled. This is not. You know, we can't. There's no living here. There's no thriving here, man. This is death. Okay, so we're gonna live when Yahushua returns, man. He's gonna give us life, and life more abundantly. So, Lord willing, this has been edifying. This has been a quick lesson. With that, man, I'm going to say shalom. Shalom to the elect.